Good day, everybody. John Henderson Pierre back again with you, the Beverage Ramble, another tasty beverage edition, rehash time. Busch Ice. Yes, I was up this couple of days ago. I spent the weekend with my brother, well, both of them, my brother and my uncle, and all those that are important to you. Family is important, la familia. Busch Ice, of course. This is one of the third or fourth beers that I reviewed when I started my channel back in 2015, and I'll be celebrating my 5th year coming up in August. So, wow, 5 years time flies very fast. So, 5.9% ABV. Of course, Busch Ice made its debut in 1995. Of course, part of the AB-InBev. The other two AB-InBev ice beers is Natural Ice, also came out that year, and Bud Ice, which is, if you want to say the two ice beers in North America, the ones that really, I say when I say North America, but the beers that pretty much put ice beers on the map here in the States was Ice House, of course, and Bud Ice. And of course, they have those two. You have Old Milwaukee Ice by Pabst, Keystone, of course, Keystone Ice, Miller with Milwaukee's Best Ice, so on and on and on. And now a new member of the ice beer family has joined us. Well, before I get to that, of course, you have Genesee Ice, also came out in 1993. There's Mickey Ice, which is, of course, Mickey's 5-malt liquor. Mickey's Ice also, I think that's 6% ABV. I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody will tell me that I'm wrong on that. Let's see. And of course, yes, Genesee Ice I mentioned. The newest member of the ice beer family now is D-Ice from Dixie, and that has so far so good. That has had a pretty good introduction and pretty good, response from the beer drinkers out there. I know for me, it's been very well received. Very well received. So here's what the beer looks like. I just had some fish with some deviled eggs and some potato salad, fried fish. It had a lot of bones in it. I was like, man, I'm not complaining. It was dinner. But give me flounder, give me some tilapia. Not that many bones. Yeah, those two. Anyway, here what the beer looks like, as you can see, folks. I was in Swanee, Georgia, visiting my brother. Paid $4.99 for a 6-pack of 16-ounce cans. That's what the cans look like right here. So not bad. As I mentioned, the other two beers also kind of say the founding fathers of it. Molson Ice and Labatt Ice. I've tried both of those. I really like Molson Ice. Labatt Ice I can only get when I go home to New Jersey, but nice, clean, very refreshing. Definitely get a little sense of a little sugar in this, but definitely malts. Yeah. Nice color, as you can see. So, it's down to sip. Yeah, very pleasant. First time I had it. I've had Bud Ice here and there. I meant Bud Ice. Busch Ice, I should say. I've had it here and there a few times, but I never, I guess, just consumed it. Never really did a review or wanting to do a review of it, I guess, at that time, anytime I'm going through Georgia, or going through parts of the South, then I would, Carolinas, whatnot. Mostly Atlanta, going through, if I usually fly in or taking the mega bus to get home, I would stop and pick up a couple of beverages to consume. So yeah, Bud Ice has always been. Um, we did have it here for a good while in the Mobile area. They had the old looking cans. If you see my early days, my first video of Busch Ice, you'll see what the beer can had looked like at the time. But they've changed it. They updated, obviously, a nice looking look. Call it right here. Of course, Busch beer, 1958, 55, I believe it is, came out. Then you had the light version in 1989, and then of course Busch Ice, of course, all part of the Anheuser-Busch InBev family. I think maybe the only downside, again, depends where you live. If you're lucky to get it, great. Some places you just can't. I couldn't find it here, so I was not going to drive to Pensacola to get it, and I definitely was not going to drive to, wasn't going to drive that far to get it. So thankfully, I was going home, going up to Georgia to see them, and I said, all right, I'll definitely going to have to do a rehash of this beer. For reasons I guess the early days of it, Busch Ice and Natural Ice didn't really get a lot of push nationally in terms of commercials. Bud Ice, obviously, with the Penguin, commercial, and of course they were big sponsors of the National Hockey League. They got a lot of, advertising exposure.
I got you a piece of pizza.
Sorry about that. Anyway, got a lot of national exposure. So, the reason Busch Ice never got it. Same with Keystone Ice, they didn't get much exposure. Milwaukee's Best Ice didn't get a lot of exposure, but it was Bud Ice and Ice House that I remember vividly. There were a lot of commercials. I'm sure if I probably look at YouTube, and I'm sure I'll put some commercials will pop up. Natural Ice commercials, Old Milwaukee Ice commercials, or Keystone Ice commercials, whatever. I don't know. If there's some people look at this an ale, kind of a cross between ale or a malt liquor because of the high ABV of these beers. Again, this is 5.9%. Natural Ice is 5.9%. Old Milwaukee Ice is 5.9%. Milwaukee's Best Ice is 5.9%. Ice House is 5.5%. Keystone's 5.9%. At one zany moment, for reasons I don't know why, Miller decided to upgrade the ABV with both Milwaukee's Best Ice and Ice House from 5, Ice House again 5.5 to 6.9%. Same with Milwaukee's Best Ice from 5.9 to 6.9. Both of them decisions were epic fails by Miller, and they admitted that it was a bad move to do, so they brought the ABV back to their original location. But I guess ice beers are viewed, or to me, they're adjunct lagers. I still look at them as you would a bias. It's just the stronger the better, the beer the better. An ale, if you will. But the filtration process and how they freeze the beer and then how they use the crystals to make these sort of styles of beers are just something that is quite interesting. They just have a full texture, full richness, a full body. Again, I will consume a lot of these at times quite a bit. Ice House I could get, $4.95 at the Dollar General. This is for a 12-pack. I mean, that's a good standby beer to keep in the in the refrigerator. For sandwich or whatever, just want to sit outside and just chill, or out in the backyard. I care what people looking at me. I say, you drink that? I say, yeah, I do. Is there an issue? So, crisp, clean, refreshing. Again, if you're lucky to get this in your area, great. I know Bud Ice is readily available everywhere. Natty Ice is readily available anywhere. I know Natural Ice buy for a good buy. I know. Remember one article, Consumer Reports, said it was one of the better buys out there in terms of beer. That and Keystone Ice. Keystone Ice, sometimes if you're lucky at the Dollar General, I can get that on sale sometimes for $7.50. And I do check those dates when I see those specials. I do check, make sure I say, all right, is it up to snuff, up to where my expectation as I'd like it to be, or not? Just got it. Overall, a good, refreshing lager. Well done. Again, 5.9%. I'm sure people will say, yeah, maybe too heavy, but again, the two 5.5s, Bud Ice and Ice House. So, and Genesee Ice is also 5.5%, which I thought it was 5.9, but I get that 25-ounce can of that for 99 cents at the Greer's Cash Saver, and then if you want to go get the 12-pack cases, that's I think comes up to $6.90 for a 12-pack. Budget, people say budget, but that's yeah, but it damn tastes good to me, and believe me, these companies ain't putting out some crap. They're making sure that stuff is good and is on point. You're not getting some bad, horrible tasting beer. So, like I said, I just had some fried fish with that. It's good fried fish, hot wings, burgers and fries, bag of chips, popcorn, however you want to, eat it, munch it. This is all of that. So, I'm gonna give it the same score I gave when I did the first review of it. This is an A+ for me, an A+. Well-made ice brew, Busch Ice, the Rehash. Try it. John Anderson Pierre at the Beverage Ramble. Keep on watching. As always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Busch